let's start the show indeed. Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot. Going to do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
So we have a new setup tonight. In case you're not on my Instagram, which you need to be, by the way. Okay, here's the new setup. We got a new desk, my friends, a brand new desk. So let's take a quick tour. We got Tarot Tower number 1 with extras. And we now have drawers too. So this was a desk at a garage sale. So it's pretty beat up. I mean, if you like zoom into it, it's like beat up and worn and stuff. You see all the scratches, but for $80 for this big desk, I like it. So there's Tarot Tower number 1, Tarot Tower number 2, but it has been minimized. We got all of our boxes up there. We got your monitor. We got my phone. We got magic tricks over here. Got a water and microphone right there. And we have the keyboard, mouse. We got the stream thing we got here, and here's where all the action is. And up there is a light, which you can't see. Anyway, so we are going to actually enhance the stream by making an LED light on the Tarot Tower. And so by command or by donation or something, you're going to be able to change the color of the LED light that's going to be over here. So it'll be like green or red or fuchsia or whatever. Anyway, it's going to be pretty exciting. So we are starting tonight off with Tarot Tower number 1, the thought, because Jade wants to know, after we pass EA, what can we do as far as getting a job and whatnot? By the way, Maruta, Darlie, Tracy, Bartman, Sierra, we got Michelle, we got Madam, YouTube user, and a Reiki. Welcome. Cora, what's going on? All right. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, let's go forward. Jade wants to know, if I pass 6 months after I pass EA, is there going to be a thing that I can do? So let's find out. Hopefully that's enough light, because we're down to 1 light. We had 2 lights before, but now we're down to just 1. So let's see if we can pass EA and make things happen with all of that good stuff. Oh, man. The swords. The learning and the swords. Definitely something where education makes everything better. Education just makes it a better situation. It's just better overall, and it just looks superior because of the education factor that you have in there. I think that's one of the important parts here. All right, because you do have a very good learning expansion, sort of getting something new, taking it out to the world and seeing where the world wants to take it or what the world wants to do with it. So I think that's important indeed to have that ace. Now you do have sort of a passionate moving forward with things. You do have the Aeon, and that's sort of a new adventure, new kind of thing there. And I do think that you have some people that are looking for that skill set or looking for that. Here's what I think based upon what I'm seeing. I think it'll take 9 to 11 months to get a job. I think it would take 9 months to get a job with this. It seems like you need something more. And that's where I'm kind of at, right? It seems like we need something a little bit more than this in order to get the job, in order to conclude everything and get everything worked out. So in my opinion, I think you need something more. You're going to have to go get something more. After that, I think it's a lot better and it's a lot quicker. But just EA itself, I think it takes a little bit longer to get a job, to get something secured. Now, that said, I think you can get something temporary if that's where you want to go. If you're okay with a temporary gig, a little job here, a contract, some 3 months, 6 months, I think you'd be good. But if you're looking for like a full-time with benefits job kind of thing, I think you're looking at needing something else and needing something more with that. But it is a good start. Definitely is a great start. It is something where you do get the passion going. You do get that feel of this is something I can do. This is something I'm able to finish up. Aeon says we just need a little bit more expansion, a little bit something else, right? In order to get that done, we have a little competition here to make that great. And overall, it looks good, but it's just sort of a beginning or something like that. Anyway, that's just in my opinion, by the way. Thank you again for your donation, Jade. As always, I greatly appreciate you. Ooh, we got a big donation from the Moon Tree. Thank you so much, Moon Tree, Trina. I appreciate that. We'll see about your question. Whatever you see, a little bit of a general, we can do that indeed. But before we do that, we got YouTube user up in the queue. By the way, if you wonder where the queue is, it's only one. It's only one. Well, it's not even showing up. It's not even showing up. Anyway, we got YouTube user in the mix. So let's go with YouTube user and find out what's going on here. Below, YouTube user wants to know something. Let's see what's going on with YouTube user over here. We got, I will get the 4th month project. All right, we'll get the 4-month project applied for Aaron. I get the 4-month project that I applied for. Aaron, which I assume is in charge of the project, responded saying only people chosen will get a call for the interview. All right, so we got a 4-month project. We want to know if we're going to go to step 2, which is going to be the interview and whatnot. By the way, Maruta, welcome. Trina, welcome. Thank you for your donation. Hazel, welcome as well. How's everybody doing tonight? It is a beautiful night out. It's nice. It was like not as hot as usual. It's nice and cool. It was just a lovely night. Beautiful night out. A beautiful night indoors as well. Let's get this card here and let's find out what is going on with YouTube user and the 4-month project that we applied for. Is that something we could get going on? Is that something that's going to take a little bit longer than usual too? Or, okay. All right. So if you're chosen, you will get a call for an interview, but we kind of need to know, will I get that project to get chosen in the first place? All right, let's see how all of that is going to turn out indeed. We're going really for here. We got a 2 of Cups. That's nice. A 2 of Cups is so lovely when you're going and applying for something, when somebody needs to pick you, or somebody is in that mode of, I need to be selected, I need to be focused on this, this needs to be me, right? 2 of Cups means we have their attention. We have a good match, we have a good mate here, and we have their attention indeed. I think that's very powerful. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Hermit and the Star. Oh my, I got 2 majors sort of getting the end of this with a couple of majors. The Star really says I can do that. This is something that I need to do. This is something that I want to do. I think you're kind of feeling that, right? You're talking about a lot of different projects, different opportunities, and what's kind of good for YouTube user. Is this going to be something that's good for me? Is this something that I can focus on and make, right? Because you're looking for that expansion, right? Expansion. I need to expand. I need to do something other than what I'm doing. I'm running into a dead end. Not a lot of people are supporting me here. I just need something better. I need an open door. That's what you're looking for, an open door. The Star is all about that open door, getting the opportunity out there, finding some place to walk through, finding that open door to hit, right? The Hermit as well talks about not only a successful destination with that, but it also talks about you may be the one that they are really focused on, that they're really excited about in this project. So the Hermit, I stand out myself. This is something I'm able to do. I have all the skills. You see that with jobs a lot, right? Because you see that with somebody has all of the skills and they're uniquely qualified to be the person for that position. I think you may be it, the Hermit, your soul there. The Hermit is also lighting up the Star, pointing to definitely follow the lead, follow your intuition and whatnot. And the 2 of Cups, I think you're a great match for it. Overall, we are looking indeed for a little bit of a thumbs up action here. Thumbs up action. I do think that you can and will be selected for that. There's a lot of really good cards in that mix. I like it. I like it. Anyway, all right. We got Trina coming in for a general. Thank you, Trina, so much for the general action up in there. Let's get your name up in here. We got some time to type up things. All right, general. Let's do. What kind of things are we going for? We need something good for this general. I'm leaning towards my deck. I just think we're going to start out with the Waterfall Tarot. We're going to stick with the Waterfall Tarot. I love the vantage point over here. A lot of good things here, right? I can sort of see everything. It's nice and straight on. It's not like the previous where it's like working weird angles. You just straight on Tarot Tower. So I can grab a deck. I can show you what the deck is before we sort of introduce it. I love the new setup. I love it. I like it a lot. Ananya, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing? Tracy, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you as well. All right. What deck is that? This is, I have no idea what that is. is something world. It's the same people that did the Dark Mansion Tarot. So they did the Dark Mansion Tarot. They did another tarot. I got that one. I think this is World Vision, right? World Vision? I mean, catch me if I'm mistaken that, but I think that's the World Vision indeed. Anyway, right now, that is not the World Vision. This is the Waterfall Tarot. Let's get it. For Serena, let's get a bit of a general action. See what kind of things are going on, what kind of things are happening over there, and make it the way that we need to make it nice. Well, let's see about the Magician. Nice. You have some openings. You have some slots that you can get into. You have some things happening over there. All right. As always, I think you're I think you're busy with business. I think you're busy with success. I think you know what success looks like. I think you're chasing success. And I think you are definitely finding a lot of good routes to sort of get in the success ratio, to get in the things that you're trying to do. I think you have a lot of projects in the queue, a lot of projects sort of waiting on you, and I think you're kind of excited to get that done. Magician says you're pretty much in that mode to where you're just rocking it. You're just hitting it like you need to hit it. You're just doing the things you need to do to be successful. And I think you're just making the grade. The Magician, especially as the first card, is such a powerful card. It says, I know where I'm going. And I think that's a big part of the reading, right? I know where I am going. Now, the thing is, where are you going? I think you have too many options. You have too many openings. I think it's sort of a mode of, where am I kind of headed? I have too many things going on. I'm kind of hitting a mode where I'm not really finding exactly what I need. So I think you're trying some new things. You're sort of backing into some old things that had worked previously for you. But overall, you're just trying to find your niche right now. You're trying to find the pathway, where you're going, how you're going to make it, what is happening with that. The Three of Wands that I'm kind of scanning, I'm kind of working towards where I want to be ultimately in sort of the projects or the things or where I'm going to be. Eight of Pentacles says, once you find that, I think you do need to do some work on it. This is something where I think that you've run into success before. Dee Dee, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. What's going on? I think that you've run into something that was very successful before, but you dropped it. Maybe you dropped it from lack of enthusiasm, or you had some hiccups with it or something like that. But it just feels like you've seen a very high degree of success before, and you just sort of like, this is not something I want to pursue right now. But this is something you definitely want to go back to. So whatever projects that you were working on that didn't look very successful, that kind of sort of dead-ended maybe, you definitely want to readdress those. Now, I'm saying readdress those the same as you're doing before, but try to figure out, is this something that I want to do long-term, right? If it is, then definitely readdress and go for that. Because the Eight of Pentacles says there are some things you need to be working on that have been a bit neglected. Now, the ultimate combo, as I wrote in my book, by the way, available, link in the description for the tarot guidance. I talked about the Magician and the Emperor being the ultimate two combo cards in the history of tarot, because that says you have the skills to do what I want to do and the power to make it happen. And I think that's where this eclipsed moon, this whole moon cycle is taking you. I think this is bringing you into a point where you have some things that are really, really going to start rocking for you. Your manifestation, sort of your meditations, where you're going, what you're doing. I think this is a cycle, the beginning, and I think this is going to last 4 or 5 months to where you're really sort of manifesting what you need, how you need to do it. And I think a lot of good things are going to come about from that. You have a lot of beautiful cards here. And like I said before, you're looking at the Emperor and the Magician being the ultimate business combination. I have the abilities and I have the power in order to get some of these things done. Because what you don't want is a magician with no power to get it. So I have a lot of skills, but I just can't use them. You also don't want an Emperor. I have all of these opportunities, but I don't have the skill set to use the opportunity in my favor. And I think this combination, especially sandwiched with the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, says use this power, use this time in your abilities to get some stuff happening, to get some stuff done, to get some projects out the door. Because I think you have a lot of manifestation things happening. The Lovers. The lovers, it is all about finding what we really enjoy during that time, because we're able to manifest things. We don't manifest anything that's going to be boring. It's going to be dead end for us. We want to manifest things that we're passionate, we're excited about, and we can make happen. You have a lot of really powerful cards here. Like, this is insane as far as just raw ability, raw power. This really makes the grade. Have a lot of good things here and a lot of that need to be in focus. A lot of good things here and a lot of good opportunities waiting to happen for you. So get it focused down, figure out where we want to be, how we want to do it. I think that is going to be good, especially any projects you had abandoned before. Like I said, I think there's something that happened before, there's a door open. You were just like, nah, not really something my style. I think it is your style. I think this is something that's really going to make it very powerful and very poignant for you indeed. And that is my reading for a little bit of a general we went to indeed. All right. We got YouTube user up in here. By the way, before we go to YouTube user, if you're not aware, you have the opportunity to pick up the Tasty Tarot. We got 33% funded already in like a couple of days. Thank you so much for your support. Here are the cards. It's cute, it's whimsical, and it is Rider-Waite-Smith friendly. I do not butcher the meanings. I do not. Instead, I wrap the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith into a little bit of a fun and jovial kind of card, a little bit of cartoony, something you can put down. You read for kids. You can read for adults. You can just have fun. Pull the cards, get some meditative states for the day. By the way, if you're on the Patreon, I put your initials in one of the cards as well. Just answer the chat or the little little chat thing that I got going on with all of that. Anyway, Game Cat Meow, what is going on? Good to see you. You got Witch's Wisdom, a beautiful deck indeed. Radiant Tarot, that's what I'm talking about. That's great. Neve, by the way, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I appreciate you hanging out with us. YouTube user is coming up next. By the way, if you're new, go ahead and ask a question. We got a bunch of new people in here. Throw out some questions over here. We got Cora. We got DD, Hazel. Start throwing out some questions. We got Kiara. Madam, we got Sierra, we got Stephanie, we got a lot of new people. Your Long Shadows. Throw some questions out in the chat. By the way, we do. Let's see if I got that thing. Where did I put it? No, it's not the private readings. That's not it. I don't know where the thing is. Where is the thing? There is no list. By the way, we do donations first, and then we get to some free readings. We got a little time tonight. We'll sort of hop into a couple of those there. All right, YouTube user has another one. Applied for a few more, but this project kept pulling at me. That's what I'm saying. I think you're in that mode where you're ready for something new, and I think there are new things hovering about. Going on the Grand Europe Tour. That's what I'm talking about. We're not even playing around anymore. We're not just going to Europe. If we're going there, we are going to see all the museums. We're going to see all the museums. And if you're going to see all of the museums, you need this deck right here to see it with, because this has all of the classic art. So I'm just saying, if you're going into the Louvre and all of that good stuff, we got a lot of exciting action up in there. I've been there. Man, I spent 3 days in that place. I spent 3 days in the Louvre. Linda, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Darla, what's going on? Good to see you. Darla, throw a question out there. Throw some questions out there. See what's going on, by the way. Trina, well, there you go. Oh, Trina, thank you so much for your Patreon support. I greatly appreciate you. All right, so let's go. I laid out the cards in the old location. I put it in the old spot. See, that's never good. That's never good, because old habits die hard, my friends. Old habits die hard. Be random with me. What's going on? Good to see you. I'll be random with you indeed. Get a random shuffle up in here and see what's going on with that. Anyway, Grand Europe Tour. We're going to see all the paintings, all the museums. We're going to get drunk in the middle of the Eiffel Tower. I don't know how it's going to go. We're going to see how it'll go. That's what I'm saying. You got the knot of coins. This is going to cost you more money than you expect. All right, just out the door. And I know it's kind of like, duh, things have gone up a little bit. But I'm just saying, I think it's going to cost you a little more money than you had expected. But I mean, YouTube user, you're rich, right? You're rich, right? You're like, money You don't need no money. I got unlimited money up in here. It's what I'm saying. YouTube users like, I got unlimited money. Let's make it happen, right? Your long shadows, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. But anyway, yeah, YouTube user has unlimited money, so they don't care about that knot of coins. Ain't nobody got time for the knot of coins and all of that other stuff. So, we'll make it happen. Make it happen indeed. Your long shadows, thank you again. I appreciate you. All right. So, that's kind of the master of the obvious, right? Kind of the master of the obvious. The other card is the 5 of coins. I really think that somebody that is planning to go with you doesn't go. Way out on a limb. We're going way, way, way out on a limb. Ivory, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Sun Space Flower, it's been a minute. Sun Space Flower, where you been? Good to see you. All right. Trina, thank you again for being a Patreon supporter. Greatly appreciate you. All right. But you're looking at a 5 of coins. I really think that somebody that was planning to go doesn't go. It's like either they back out of the last minute. We have some issues getting them in there. Something's happening around here that's not exactly good. Overall, 6 of Cups. I actually think that you are able to go, even though they cancel. Linda, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Even though they canceled on you, I think you're still able to go. Again, costs a little bit more money than we had expected. Overall, you have a good time. You really have a good time indeed. The flight. All right, let me tell you, if you go into Europe, let me tell you what flight to use if you can. And that is the Swedish airline. There's a Swedish airline. No, I'm sorry, not a Swedish. It's a Icelandic Air. That was it. If you can use Icelandic Air, the layover takes like 5 minutes. So you don't have to go from one terminal to the next. There's like a little terminal the size of your house. You go in there and then you go to the next plane. It takes like 5 minutes. It's beautiful. Icelandic Air. It's amazing. Anyway, I would go that. Anyway, I think it works well. It works nicely. I think your flights are a little bit delayed. If you can get a good airline, that's okay. And I think somebody cancels on you as well. So there's a very detailed indeed reading on all of that good stuff. All right, Linda, we got Your Long Shadows up in the queue. Let's go for Your Long Shadows and see where it is at. Man, would like a read on what's going on with my heart chakra lately. Well, as with everything, we are not a doctor, nor do we play one on TV. We do play one on the weekends, but, that's getting rarer and rarer. But anyway, we are not a doctor. We do not play one on TV. But we are able to sort of see some chakra. Ooh, what's a good chakra deck? Since we got Tarot Tower number 1 and number 2, ooh, would be a good chakra deck. I mean, some of y'all hated on it. I've said some of y'all hated on it, but I really think this is not a bad chakra deck. This is not a bad chakra deck at all. I think we're going to go with that and see what's going on with it. By the way, if you don't know what that is, it is this deck right here, the Tarot of the Lantern Path. I think it's a cute little chakra deck, It's women staring off into space. It's what it is, with hazy backgrounds. And, hazy backgrounds indeed. Heart chakra. Yeah, I know. Your Long Shadows. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, I got to put it out that YouTube is pretty picky. Your Long Shadows. YouTube is pretty picky with me, Your Long Shadows. I'm just saying. Anytime you do something, you got to make Mr. YouTube happy. So, if Mr. YouTube ain't happy, they're going to kick you. They're going to kick me out. Anyway, let's see. But yeah. All right. What's going on with the heart chakra? 10 of Wands. Ooh, covered up a bit. Is it covered up a bit? What's going on with that? What is going on with that? We're covered up a little bit on the chakra thing. Heart chakra. We got a 10 of Pentacles. You're needing to find something that makes you happier. I think you're in a situation that's not just making you as happy as it needs. You're not as happy as you need to be right now. By the way, Tarot Tower number 2, you ask, Paula, it's right there. Paula, it's right there. We got Tarot Tower number 1, and then we got Tarot Tower number 2, and Tarot Tower number 3 is going to be down there. I'm going to make Tarot Tower number 3. Now I do realize that's where your computer's supposed to go, but I'm not a normal person. So, why make room for a computer when you can have a Tarot Tower? Let's get real. Anyway, It's covered up. You're not finding what makes you happy. You're not finding the destiny that you need in this instance. The Ten of Wands. It feels like maybe you've taken on too much. Maybe you've taken on something that you weren't quite prepared for, or it expanded into something you weren't quite prepared for. It definitely looks challenging. It feels like you've loaded yourself up a little bit too much, a little bit on the excess, that Ten of Wands there, and the heart chakra is now covered up. I think that's interesting indeed, right? We're sort of like covering up ourselves, like manually covering it up. Queen of Pentacles says you're looking for something else that's more sturdy, that makes you happy, that gets you in that mood, that gets you in that mode where you feel like it's flowing. You feel like things are going well. You feel like it's open and sort of have the energy flowing in and out. Right now, the energy is kind of bundled up in here. Interesting indeed. I think the moment, the opportunity, and the thing that you're waiting for is coming. The reason I say that, we got judgment in the Ten of Pentacles, right? Ten of Pentacles, I'm so better satiated. I'm so better satisfied than what I was before. I found something that I like, found something that I'm passionate about, found something that just makes me happy in that moment. The judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation says that is the opportunity. Because you see just how open and glowing she is. I know it's on the head, not the heart, but you know what I'm saying. Open and glowing. And that judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation says I find something that does free me from that. It opens a chakra. It gets that, because right now you're just closed in. It's just like you're carrying something. It's closed up, not happening the way it is, and all of that other stuff. But overall, I think that you have the opportunity. The big moment is coming to open that up and to make that free, right? A lot of glow around here. Ten of Pentacles says you're going to be where you need to be after this moment, after this event. You got to wait for the event, but after it hits, I do think that moment is going to be something that you're very proud of, that you're very excited about, and something that really gets your juices flowing. It really just sort of opens it up to everything and everybody. I really like it. I really like KD. What's going on, KD? Good to see you. Now, I'm just saying, the Tarot of the Lantern Path just hit a home run there. That's with the whole chakra thing and the glow thing and everything. I know it's not everybody's deck. I know that. I know, you got this one thing. This one got a few dislikes and a few comments like, nah, not my thing. But I'm just saying, it hit a home run there. I think this is a good reading deck in certain circumstances. I really think so. Like when you're really sort of getting into something that's deeper level, or something that's sort of in that mode, right? Shantae, thank you for your donation. I really think this is a good deck, but it just needs the right circumstance. For a job reading, for a job reading, that's not me. That ain't me. I just don't think that's going to be good. Like, am I going to get a job in 6 months or so? I just don't think that's going to work. By the way, PV, I thank you for your generous donation over PayPal. Thank all of y'all for all your very generous donations tonight. I greatly appreciate y'all. All right, we're back to the teddy bears. You knew that was coming. You knew that was coming, my friends. We're back to the teddy bears tonight. And Linda, I have finally realized I can't learn it all. Wait, what's that? Well, what? I finally realized I can't learn it all. I disagree with that. Well, Linda, I think you got a lot going, Linda. I'm just saying now, I think you got a lot going. I wouldn't just do that. All right. Well, it sounds like something's going on over there. We're going to find out what's going on. Let's get to the root of the problem. Let's get you the best deck we got. Let's get to the root of the problem over here. Let's get the best deck we got. The only one that is in a bag. This is going to be the Victorian Romantic Tarot. Let's get right to the root. Right to the root of this problem. Right to the root of this problem. Emo deck. I think you're kind of right. I think Maruta's kind of on target here with the emo deck, but that is something that really sort of hit a home run with the chakras and the sort of the inner workings and all this other stuff. By the way, well, this is not the teddy bear tarot. This is a Victorian Romantic Tarot. So I was going to do teddy bears, and then Linda threw me a curveball there with I think I can't learn it all. I think you can, and I think that we're going to find out what is going on. We need a little deep dive is what we need. We need to get down to the root of the problem, get a deep dive up in here, and see ultimately what is happening, okay? All right. I finally realized I can't learn it all. Will I have regrets when I die? Well, the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, I just think you're in a mode. Right? You're in a mode. Here's the problem indeed. Now, look at the Ten of Wands. The material that you want to learn, the material that you need to understand is not being presented in a way. Patricia, I got your PayPal donation. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Get your reading here in 2 readings. Anyway, here's the problem. You're not being presented the information in a format or a form that is making a lot of sense, that is sort of jiving with you, that is sort of, just resonating with you as far as that goes. Eric, I thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. You need to get the information in a manner, the information in a format that makes sense to you, and you're just not getting it. Not of Pentacles, right? I'm being presented this to something, but I'm just like, I'm just not excited about it. I'm just not thrilled with it. And you get that 5 of Pentacles mode where you're just like not excited. You're not thrilled about it. And you feel like maybe I have ADHD. Maybe I'm not picking up this material. Maybe something's going on. It's sort of dragging out. It's not able to sort of do it. And I think you're seeing other people get the material just fine. You really need this to be presented in a manner where Linda can learn it well. Micah and CJ, welcome. Good to see y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Right? The 5 of Pentacles. You're just not being presented with something. It feels like you got a little bit of ADHD. It feels like I'm just not picking up this information, not absorbing it. I think because the information is being presented in a crappy way, the information is not being presented in a way that you can sort of jive with, you can learn from, you can get excited about. Because the 6 of Wands says you are capable of learning indeed. It's just a matter of learning the stuff that you're interested in, or learning the stuff that you think that would be beneficial for you, and learning it in a way that makes sense for you. Maybe you're an auditory learner where you just need to hear it, and after hearing it a couple of times, sort of makes sense. Maybe you're a visual learner where you just need to see it, formatted correctly. You need to see it just broken down in an easy to understand way, and all these things happening, right? All these things are not going to be a problem, but you can learn. It's about getting the right people on your side, getting the material printed the way you need it. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. And the 10 of Wands, not taking on too much. Linda, not taking on too much. The 10 of Wands, you're taking on too much. Trying too much. Just let it trickle in if it needs to trickle in, right? Don't be comparing yourself to others. You need to learn at your own pace, your own speed. You need to learn what is going to be exciting for you, but at a speed that you're able to process the information. Because I think a lot of people can do things very quickly, very multitask. Some people just need to review it a few times and then they have it down. I don't know what present you or what sort of presentation that you need, but you're able to learn. 10 of Wands says don't take on too much. Learn it in small bits, learn it effectively, and learn it in the manner that you can learn it at. Because if you're a visual learner and you're getting all this crap in an auditory format, it's going to seem like I'm not learning anything. It's going to seem like I'm dead ending all the time. You need to learn it in the style that you can learn it. You need to learn something that you enjoy in the style that you enjoy it. All right. That's just my opinion, and that is the reading indeed. Now we're off to PayPal. We got Patricia has a question for us on PayPal. Let's see what that is. I'm having to learn my new setup, by the way. It's kind of confusing. Patricia, did I get accepted? All right. Did I get accepted with that? MN, thank you for your donation over PayPal. I appreciate that. All right. So the full question is, did I get accepted to DHS nursing program today? And if so, when do I receive the letter that's going to let me in the door? All right, let's do that. Let's get accepted into a program. I think we're still going to use this deck. I think the Victorian Romantic is such a great deck, man. Like, you can't really go wrong with this deck. It's on version 4 for a good reason. It's sold out immediately for a good reason, for a good reason. All right. Anyway, 3 of Cups. Oh my, big party, big celebration for a sort. 7 of Cups and the Strength. Man. Did I get accepted? 4 of Swords says there's a delay in getting accepted. There's just a delay. It feels like everything is not lining up. 7 of Cups says there are other options in there. And the Strength card says be patient, be tolerant, and sort of go at this in a manner where you're going to be able to go wherever you need to go, do whatever you need to do without sort of having everything dragged down. Oh, man. Let's see. So, is there more than one program that you applied for? Is this something that that you're able to get into, because I do think it's looking good for getting accepted. Rose, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. How you doing? Three of Cups points to celebration, a party, right? So you're looking kind of at a thumbs up manner there. People supporting you, people getting on your side, people able to do that. And you're able to take care of sick people. So this is something where, do you lean on the Four of Swords? It'd be interesting for behind the readings. Do you lean on the Four of Swords, or do you lean on the sick person? Do you lean on somebody maybe being sick, somebody that needs caring for, somebody that needs caring for indeed? So somebody is coming in with emotional resonance. Somebody's coming in with some excitement. They're coming in to sort of make some help, bring some help into the card with the need for help, and I think that's kind of where you're at. Did you see a PayPal? I got Madhavi, which Rose, I don't think, guess not. Fox Magic, welcome, good to see you. I do think, yes, I do think you're able to get in there. You're able to get in, help the sick people, help the people in need. You are able to help care for multiple people over here in this option here. Overall, I think that's a yes. But the interesting thing is I'm going by the visuals. I'm really going by a visual here. We're going by the nursing program. We're able to get it, the big celebration, the big party. I got accepted. I'm able to help people. I'm able to come in and save people with nursing skills. And the strength card as well. I'm able to get a bunch of different things. I'm able to get a bunch of different treatments. I'm able to learn a lot of different things. So overall, I think that, yes, you did get accepted to that. Now, the other part was, when do I receive my letter of acceptance? I think that's where the Four of Swords really comes in here. It really does. I think it takes longer than usual to get a letter of acceptance. I think they have a lot of people. No, I think they have too few people doing too much work. I really think that, right? Queen of Hearts, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing? The Four of Swords says there's a delay in getting that letter, but I do think you get the letter. That is a great spread because it has a lot of layers. That had more layers than a morning biscuit over here. That had a lot of layers. I love that one. That is definitely behind the reading material right there. That is one of those. That's one of those where you just got to like super analyze and get down to the nitty gritty on that one. I love that one. By the way, that was a PayPal reading. We're done with the PayPal reading. We still got Madhavi, and I think Rose is trying to make a PayPal donation, but I do not see it yet. Maybe it's delayed, Rose. I don't know. Anyway, we're going back to the super chats right now. We're doing Shantae. What are Kristen's feelings for me? Let's see if Kristen's going to be good to you. Going to be good to you and good for you. Let's go over here to the new Tarot Tower over here. It's getting kind of dim, getting kind of dark in the Tarot Tower. We need the lights. Okay, here's the idea. I'm going to get an LED light that changes color. And you, as in chat, are going to be able to change the color to whatever color you want. So it'll be green LED, or it'll be purple, or it'll be blue. And in chat, you can control the color of the LED. I think that would be cool. We'll make it members only. And if you're a member, and it's been a certain delay, in other words, maybe like 5 minutes or something like that, and then you go purple or something, then it'll change to purple. All right, I think that's kind of cool. Kind of cool indeed. What do you think? I mean, give me some feedback on here. I'm trying to enhance the stream with useless things, right? I'm trying to enhance the stream with stuff. Anyway, let's go with the Tarot Oracle deck right here. We're doing that. A little bit of action here. Joan, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How do you like? By the way, in case you haven't seen the new setup, let me show it to you one more time. We got the Tarot Tower number 1. We got the books and the boxes. We got Tarot Tower number 2, downsized a little bit. Got a monitor. We got our decks we're using. Got magic tricks, water. Got a microphone and a camera over here. And then we got the soundboard. We got the little happy thing over here, and we got the mouse and keyboard. Anyway, that is a tour of the Tarot Tower, soon to be the fancy Tarot Tower with all the cool stuff. But right now we're using the Cheryl Marchetti deck. And we're going to see where that takes us over here. What are Kristen's feelings for me? There you go. Hazelnut blend, very yummy. Ooh, that's nice. How you enjoying your new desk? I like it a lot. I thought it was going to be too small, to be honest with you. I'm like, this is really kind of small, you know, because I had like 9 feet of desk and whatnot. So it is kind of cramped. I mean, it's a little bit more compact, but overall, I like it because I can hang lights and do the LEDs now, which I couldn't do before because I didn't have anything to hang them on. I have a just nice place. I think everything fits nicely, but it's pretty good. I do need a light coming from this side. There's one light over here, but there's no light over here. So you can see like this is right bright. This is kind of dimmer. So I don't know how to fix that. Maybe I put the light directly behind me so it shines and it's more even. I don't know. You know me, I'm a Virgo. I'm never really happy. I'm never 100% happy because I'm a Virgo guy. That's what I'm saying. All right. Kristen's feelings. A little bit of a tower action over here. King of Cups and a little bit of emotion. Kristen feels like we need to start over. That's what it is. Need to start over. Need to reboot something. The tower. It feels like a lot of things have crumbled. A lot of things are just not where they need to be. A lot of things are just not at that mode where I'm kind of excited about it. I'm kind of ready to go. It just sort of dead ended in a lot of ways. The tower, a lot of the structure that we had or we could have had is just not there. It's just not there. A lot of the structure has been disconnected. You see the disconnection with the king. The king, I'm just not connected emotionally. I'm just not connected sort of psychically. I'm not connected sort of, you know, enthusiastically with what is there. The king is sort of out on an island here. They're just not at the other's mode. The king is also kind of waving on emotions. In other words, over here, it's like great. Over now, a little later, it's not as great. So sort of a wishy-washy emotions back and forth with that. Overall, it just feels like this needs a lot. And I mean, this needs a lot of just journeying, moving out, moving forward. And I think that's kind of where we're at. We just need a lot of work. We need a lot of travel. We need a lot of time to make this fully functional. And that is my interpretation of the Tarot Oracle deck there, that little Cheryl Marchetti action is what I'm talking about. Eric is next. Eric wants to know, will something happen to me this Wednesday? Well, you only got a couple of days to find out. I don't know. Is that, you mean something good or bad? Eric, you need something good or bad? I mean, we kind of want to know. Overall, we want to do a teddy bear deck for this. You know, I mean, like Eric, by the way. I mean, you know, Eric, by the way, if y'all are new, hit that like and sub button. It makes YouTube think I don't suck. And the more YouTube thinks I don't suck, the better off long term that this stream is going to go. Anyway, because we are about to tackle some controversial issues. We're going to start making videos on controversial issues is what we're going to do. We're going to make some videos on the Amber Heard, Johnny Depp thing. We're going to make some videos on inflation, and we're going to make some big predictions because I think that the tarot is going to throw out some big predictions that y'all ain't heard before. I mean, I'm going to go very detailed on this, right? Very detailed indeed. All right, something happened at work. Oh my, bad. Okay, doesn't look good. The Lovers, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh man, something bad happened at work. So you worried about leaving? Is that what's going on? You worried about they're going to lay you off or get you booted, or what's going to happen? By the way. The reason I say that is we got mixed messages here. I do think we got mixed messages here. I think you're looking at the Lovers. You've made contact with somebody either new or you made contact with somebody and it was a very pronounced or big time contact, right? The Lovers is not a subtle card. We've made a big connection or something like that. By the way, Emmy, thank you for your donation over PayPal. I greatly appreciate you. Yeah. You did make a touchdown. You did make a contact with somebody. The Lovers. I have a contact. Here's you, and here's the other person. It seems that there was a contact made. It may not have been a good contact. The Lovers is not always great. The Lovers is a great connection normally, but if we do have a challenge, it could be that we've made a contact with somebody that is sort of a little bit of a hesitant or a little bit challenging sometimes. Azalea, welcome. I love your name, by the way. Hierophant points to a company. It points to your job. It does point to a company. It points to your job. It points to things being in a corporation or whatnot. So you do have the Hierophant there, right? So to have the leader, the grand boss, and you did make a connection over here. Now you have a boss over here, and you have sort of the servants or the helpers, whatnot. and the Hierophant in the company here. Knight of Pentacles is sort of a movement card, and you're moving away from it. You're moving away from it. So I don't know. I don't want to be negative here. The Knight of Pentacles has multiple meanings. Let's go over the Knight of Pentacles meanings real quick, because I don't want to say something negative and a not be negative. You do have kind of a challenge situation to where, well, you do have, I don't know, man, this is a really weird reading. I mean, chime in on this reading, a really weird reading. The Lovers is good, though, a good card. The Hierophant, a good card. You have two majors. You have a Knight of Pentacles, which is sort of a being proud of what you have. Traditionally, a Knight of Pentacles is somebody that has made a wheat field or has made a big farm kind of thing, right? And they're sort of proud, and they're sort of proud of where they're at, proud of what they're doing. Good work. They did good work. So this is a good reading, right? So this is a good reading from a technical tarot card standpoint. Now, it's an interesting reading from a visual standpoint. The visual standpoint is we made a connection, we have the boss making a decision, and then we have riding out away from the destination or away from the corporation. So visually, it looks like an opportunity to leave, an opportunity that is sort of challenging. Technically, straight up card meanings, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I'm going to lean on the beauty here. I'm going to lean on the beauty here and say that I think everything's going to work out. Everything is going to work out. It's not going to be a problem. I'm going technical tarot. I'm not going visual, but it does have a duality that is so interesting. It is so interesting, just the duality there. Yeah, KD says a new position. It may be. I mean, like KD says, maybe you have good cards, but we're leaving and getting a better job. Maybe we have an opportunity for something better as we're on the way out. But overall, a lot of depth in that rating. It's a good rating, a lot of depth in there, but let's see. Andy, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. Now we're going to PayPal. Yes, I think we're going to PayPal. Madhavi, let me know what your question is. I got your money. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate you. Or did you already ask it? Let me look and see if this is my bad for not being coordinated. Madam, is it Madhavi? No, I have no idea who Madhavi is. Madhavi, if you are in chat, let me know. I appreciate your donation. In the meantime, let's go to the PayPal readings and let's find out what kind of good things we got. We're waiting on the PayPal. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, I mean, that could be leaving for a better job. That is good indeed. I love that translation. Yeah, but overall, you have a good duality there. Anyway, we got a PayPal donation from Emmy. Emmy wants to know something. What do they want to know? They want to know what's going on with my passport. Passport coming around. All right. So I guess we got a new passport. Let's get a passport type of deck. What would that be? Symbolon? No. Guess we go to the Tarot Tower and find out what kind of passport deck we got. Oh, man, I'm thinking the Wonder World Tarot. The Wonder World Tarot could be kind of because the Wonder World Tarot, we're wandering into this new world. We're getting all these opportunities, all the good stuff in here. Let's do that. And plus, Andrew's going to be excited about the Wonder World Tarot because that is amazing. That is amazing. All right. If you didn't order it, Azalea, thank you so much for your very generous PayPal donation. I appreciate y'all. Thank you all so much for your very generous donations. We got a very generous donation from Trina. Trina joined the Patreon community too. I'm pretty excited about this. Azalea, thank you again. Azalea, let me know what your question is. I don't see a question in there. Okay, let's go with the Wonder World Tarot. We're waiting for a passport. Is it going to come around? Ace of Coins, Ace of Cups. Oh man, wow, that is pretty clear. Yes, it is going to come. I don't think, right? Let's see. PayPal question. Maybe this is this person, Rose. Maybe. I know Azalea is Azalea. I don't know if Madhavi is your Rose. Yeah, Rose, I don't see you. I don't see you. We'll get you a reading anyway. It's probably delayed. Rose is probably delayed. I mean, PayPal is known for like a big old hiccups. So let's see what's going on here. Passport, ace. Number one, you're looking at the passport coming around. Because the proper question is, what's going on with my passport? When is it coming? It is delayed, but you are going to get it. That's my read, right? The Empress. We have the passport. I think you have a great passport picture. You have a cool looking passport. It's on the way. It's coming for you. But I really think that they're bombed because you see this in the news. And you see this a lot all over these readings. If things are just bombed, we have a lot of people and not a lot of people processing stuff. We have a lot of work to do, not a lot of people that are willing to do it. I think the Empresses, we get the passport. We're able to get that. We're happy. We got all of the backgrounds. We're able to get moving. We're able to get traveling. Overall, I think it's going to be very positive indeed. The Devil says it's just taking too long. It's taking long. Do you get it? Absolutely. You got two big aces, very powerful aces. Ace of coins. I need the passport in my hand. I need it to be available. And the Ace of Cups is celebration, the good news. We're smiling. We're having a good time. Smiling and having a good time because now we can go and make a trip. YouTube user, thank you for your generous donation. I appreciate you. Overall, I think you're going to get it, but it's delayed. Sorry, it's just delayed. It's not going to be something that's here tomorrow. Not going to be something that maybe next week. I think you're looking at possibly a good month before you see it. You say, that's what I'm saying. That is my conclusion here. The two aces really sort of bring that down to earth. This is something that is going to happen. This is something that's going to occur, and it is going to give you the opportunity to go and make that trip that you are planning. Very good indeed. All right. YouTube users got the double shot tonight. We got Azalea. Azalea, thank you so much for your donation as well. Okay. Let's look at the question below for YouTube user. YouTube user wants to know, I'm going to Europe with two sisters. Okay. So two sisters and I. Who doesn't go and why? All right. You want to dig down to the details? I'll do the details. See, I'm not shy about details. I'll do the details. All right. We actually need a tarot throwdown in this. I think this is a weird one to where it's not like a tarot throwdown kind of question, but I think a tarot throwdown is really going to give us some depth in here. Let's do it.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Let's make the tarot throwdown. We're going to get a good shuffle here because we need very specifics. Come on, Thoth. Come on, Thoth. Pull it out for me. Well, that sounds dirty. I mean, give me the reading that I need. Give me that Thoth goodness that I know is within the realm of this deck right here that I need to happen right now. Sister number one. And sister number two. See what's going on. See what's happening over here. What are we going to do? Now, let's get rid of the Thoth banner. Okay, two sisters, T and T. Okay, so this is July 11th, and this is July the 23rd. July 11th, July the 23rd. July 11th is over here. July the 23rd is, oh, Jesus, July the 23rd bails. July the 23rd has something come up. It seems like they bail. Obviously. Entertainment purposes only. Never assume someone's going to bail based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Look at this. Look, the first one is so dedicated. July 11th is like, I'm going on this trip. Nothing's going to stop me from going on this trip. The High Priestess. I have been researching it. I bought a book on this grand adventure. I know where I'm going to go. I know where I'm going to be. I know what we need to see. I know how we need to see it. July 11th is like this, right? Matched energy. Thank you so much for your donation. They know what they're doing. They know where they're going, and they damn near plan this trip out, and they're ready to go too. They're on here. They got all the seed pods ready, a little bit of Taurus. If you had them change this trip, I think they're going to be mighty mad. And the Ace of Pentacles, let's leave now. Now, not later, right now. July 11th is all up in that trip. Unfortunately, We have July the 23rd. Damn. July the 23rd. I don't have the money that I need to make this. Look, I got to go to work. I got to make my money, okay? Y'all going to have a good time. I wanted to have a good time. I got responsibilities over here. This is upsetting me. You hope you understand this is not something that I'm ready to do. I know y'all excited. Not something I'm able to do right now. I'm just upset with it. Overall ruin. The Ten of Swords, the cancellation, the cutting. They can't make it. July the 23rd is backing out like the delivery truck at Chick-fil-A that almost hit me this morning. All right. Anyway, we're all like hyped up. Well, we got that new desk and stuff. It's just that new desk is hyping me up. It's giving me energy, matched energy, maybe. By the way, another one. Oh, we got Azalea. Okay, we got Azalea up in here. Azalea donated, very generous. Thank you, Azalea. I appreciate you. Now, is David Scorpio's feeling towards me? What are they? Are we going to be able to put up with a Scorpio? Is a Scorpio going to be a good match? Is it going to be all right? We're going to use the deck that's sort of designed to use for this, which is the Scorpios on my desk. Get away. Get off. Creep me out. Get off my desk. Get. Okay. We're going to use this right here. Going to use this deck, which is, y'all know what this is, a Modern Love Tarot. We interviewed the creator of this deck. By the way, we need more interviews. We need more interviews on this tarot channel because the amount of content on here is kind of lacking lately. All we do is unbox stuff. It's the unboxing channel, right? I think there's only so much I can do about that before everybody gets bored and walks off. But you know, that is. Okay. Scorpio's feelings for us. Oh my. 5 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. We'll work for it to get a little balance. Is this an X? Is Azalea? Azalea, is it an X? Azalea, you got to let us know. You got to let us know, Azalea, because we got a lot of wild cards up in here and we want the truth. We can handle the truth, I promise you. I promise you that we can handle all of the truths. But is this an X? What's going on with this? Because this has a weird vibe to it. The Temperance card. Man, we can get stuff going on. There's a lot of good things, a lot of possibilities in here that we can get going on. Ooh, it's a new connection. Okay, we got some stuff. We got some good possibilities in here. Overall, this is a brand new connection. I kind of like it. It feels like that they're either breaking up with somebody or somebody else is in the background and they need to deal with it, and they haven't. That's what I'm getting from this. This is a brand new connection. Somebody's in the background that they're also talking to that they need to deal with. Could be an ex, could be something with that, right? They need to deal with this. This is something they've been dodging, they've been avoiding, they've been like, I'm not really sure where I'm going with this or what I'm doing with this, but I think it's going to come to bite them eventually if they don't. So this is the big key component here. Basically, deal with the problem or deal with the situation completely before you're going to dive fully into something, right? Obviously, y'all taking your time. You got 2 months, we're discussing, we're talking, we met up finally. It is something that's slow. It's progressively getting better. It seems it's sort of improving. It's making some accomplishments here. But we do need to deal with the stuff that's sort of in our face. Temperance card. Need to get balanced in their life. We need to balance this in. We need to merge in with their life. I think merging you in with their life is one of the difficult factors here, right? Because I think they have a lot of things going on. This is a busy person, maybe a successful person. This is somebody that doesn't have just a ton of time, ton of people sort of waiting around. I just think this is a busy individual. The Temperance card, in addition to having somebody, on the line here that they need to deal with, I think it's sort of a balancing this relationship that you have out with their current life. Are they too busy? Are they bombed with stuff? Is this somebody that's always doing stuff? 4 of Swords says this is going to be a slowly developed relationship. And I know that's master of the obvious because you're like, dude, we just got intimate after 2 months. Duh, it's slow. But I think this is an important card here. The 4 of Swords is all about waiting, looking, scanning the environment, and making a decision carefully. right? It's not a fool where we just leap into something, make a decision carefully, think about it, plan. It's a little bit delayed with that. Four of Swords talks about, even though you do have a heart with the sort of the, the floater, the floaty. This is something that needs to be planned. It needs to be slow taking, and it is something they need to deal with this. Five of Cups is ultimately, again, they got to deal with whatever's going on over there. So if that is another relationship, if somebody else that they're kind of liking, if something else going on, Five of Cups says we need to sort of address that and deal with it, because the Eight of Pentacles says there's work to do here. We need to do some work not only on this relationship, but on our past or on our present. And I think the person that you met, the Scorpio, has a lot of things to deal with in their life. It may be they're on some antidepressants. Maybe they're on some meds. Maybe they have some challenges in their life. And they probably expressed a little bit of this, right? Because the Eight of Pentacles says, I need to do some work. Need to do some work to make things better, to make things to where they're going to be a little bit better overall. And I think that is my reading for this encounter. By the way, Azealia, thank you for being here. I appreciate all the new people tonight. Look at this. Make it happen. Make it happen. If you're new, by the way, if you are new, hit that like and sub button. It makes everybody happy, including me. I mean, it make me happy just immediately when you hit the like and sub button. I'm all excited. Why do you want to be subbed to this channel? We got the only news program. We got 2 news programs a month. Fire Red, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. And you're looking at news program up in here. You're looking at daily live streams. This is a place to happen. I've ordered 65 decks of cards before the end of the year. That's a lot of unboxings. We got all the new stuff. We got magic tricks over here. We got 101 spreads. We got more tarot classes on this channel for free. I know a lot of y'all are like, should I take this $200 tarot class? No, you shouldn't. You should watch my free videos. Nita, we're just getting warmed up. The list is wide open, my friend. I got 2,200 videos on this channel that you can watch right now. Serena, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. All right, matched energy. Let's get your energy out. See what's going on with that. My YouTube user has a big question tonight. The life kind of sucks right now. Where will I be career-wise and romantically end of the year? Career, romance, end of the year. Let's get it done. Let's get a good deck. All right. For just pure, raw, unadulterated accuracy, I think you're looking at this deck right here. This is the one that I like. You're able to order this still. You're able to order it. You know what I'm saying? Yvette, welcome. Good to see you. Yvette, the Empress is not done yet. Right now, I'm taking reservations for stuff I did. Yvette, and plus Christina wanted the Empress. Fox Magic, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, life sucks. Let's see what's going on. Matched Energy, you are next, by the way. I appreciate your donation. You got a YouTube user ahead of you. Let's see it. YouTube user, life sucks right now. You see that with a Knight of Swords. You're doing too damn much. You're doing too damn much. YouTube, I'm going to tell you that right now. You're doing too much. All right. Fox Magic, thank you again. Nita, we are wide open tonight. We're rocking it tonight. We got a lot of cool stuff going over here. This is the night with the new desk. With the new desk is really sort of hyping my energy tonight. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Knight of Swords. YouTube user, you're doing too much. You're trying to master this program. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to master this program, trying to get into all these different programs. You're trying to compete at work. You said it was competitive. You're trying to do all of these things at work. You're trying to sort of make a difference and make yourself known. And you're trying to find this mysterious love at the same time. And you're trying to find this new job. YouTube user, you bit off more than you can chew. You did. Knight of Swords. I'm just running in hoping for the best. With Nita, thank you for your donation. I'm running in hoping for the best. I'm not getting the best. I'm running in hoping for it. I'm just not getting it. The Moon, Temperance. It's a matter of time. You're going to have to let the clock tick. Right now, the clock is working against you. You're trying to rush into all of these things, and you're not letting the clock tick. Nine of Pentacles says ultimately you're going to be in the relationship that you need. You're going to be in the job that you need. You're going to be in your new position. Everything's going to be just fine by December. You need to let the clock tick. You're trying to rush the clock. You can't. You just can't. The moon says it is about time. The moon is a big time card. You're looking at months. You need to let things progress. You need to let things work out. You bit off more than you can chew. The temperance card, let things balance out. Let things come back into balance. When is that going to happen? It's going to happen in months. You're just going to have to let the clock tick right now, because right now you're just trying to force everything. You're trying to force it through. If I apply for this, maybe it'll be a miracle. If I do this, maybe I'll get a miracle. If I do that, maybe I'll get another miracle. Let the time go by. Relax and enjoy yourself. Focus on your happiness, whether it be meditation, whether it be a little bit of comfort food, comfort things after work. You need to focus on your happiness instead of putting your happiness into all of these boxes, because the box over here with the love relationship going to make me happy. You got another box with this new job going to make me happy. Another box with this program, this training going to make me happy. None of those are going to make you happy at the end of the day. You need to focus on YouTube user. Just get the bath water running, get some candles going, get whatever you need to do. Just relax, let the clock tick, and just stop trying to milk happiness out of external events, out of the training, out of the new job, out of the new relationship. Be happy now, because YouTube user has everything that she needs right now. Thinking you have something you needing, lacking is untrue. You're making enough money to be happy. You're being successful at work. People are having you sub for managers. That doesn't happen every day. You don't let people sub for managers every day. You got a raise at work. People like you. People are happy with you. All right. They're letting you train other people, for God's sakes. You're in a good spot. Let the clock tick. That's my rating. That was very specific and kind of long. But that's my reading. Anyway, but YouTube users have been around forever. We got to get YouTube users the best reading ever. How does my partner feel about my relationship? Matched Energy wants to know. Matched Energy asked something too. Matched Energy, you've been typing some stuff. How does my partner truly feel about my relationship? Now we're getting down to it. They feel about me and our love. For some reason, I think he's married or entertaining somebody. Oh, are they a cheater? Are they a cheater?
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
Serena, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's find out what's going on with all of this. Let's get the romance tarot up in here. We're going to do that again. Oh my, we're getting to the meat of the matter now. See, Matched Energy asked the question, how do they feel about my relationship? But now Matched Energy is like, screw it, I'm going to let it all hang out. Screw it, I'm going to let it all hang out right now. I don't know, this guy, I joined the stream and I'm like, I'm not sure if I like this guy or not. But then he's like, ooh, he's got the scorpion on the table and stuff. That's kind of cool. And then he's like, I think the reading he just did was pretty cool. All right, now we're going to go all in. We're going all in, right? You like it the roulette. You like it the roulette, okay? You're playing roulette and they're rolling the roulette, okay? And you go up there and you're like, I want $1 on red. I'll take $1 on red. So they put $1 on the red, right? So that's what they're doing. And then Matched Energy is like, oh, the stream is getting cool. I feel the momentum. I feel all this fun stuff. And Matched Energy is coming to the roulette table. He's got like $1,000. He's like, $1,000 on 8. That's it. $1,000 on 8. Roll it. You roll it right now. So see, let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. Are they entertaining somebody? What's going on? Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Pentacles. No, I think they're just bored of the relationship. I'm sorry. I think they're just bored of the relationship. They're just in the relationship. They're just like, they've had a little too much. They're just not in the same excited energy. They don't match your energy anymore. No pun intended. I think, okay, look, you got the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who's holding back emotions. They're holding back their feelings. They're holding back information. They feel like they just checked out. They're not as excited as they used to be. It's not the same person. It's not the same person. It feels like the Four of Pentacles are holding back too much. Just holding back a little bit too much. And the Queen of Pentacles into the Seven of Wands. Now, see, there's a little bit of defensive action here, right? A little bit defensive. They're not exactly in that mode. They're not agreeable with everything. They're not the party animal maybe they used to be. Queen of Pentacles says you still have the stability, so I think you're okay. I think it's all right. I don't think they're seeing anybody else. I don't think they're a cheater. I don't think they're entertaining anybody or anything like that. Wheel of Fortune just said, let it go. Let it go. Let it ride, right? Wheel of Fortune is a big let it ride, big roulette wheel in the distance. You do have a Wheel of Fortune. Let the days go by and you'll kind of see where you're going ultimately in this. Ultimately, I don't think that they're cheating. I don't think they have anything. They're just really closed up. They're a different person now than they were before. Bottom line. Different person. So they have evolved into something different. The relationship has evolved them into a different way of interacting sort of with you. And you're just going to have to sort of settle down with kind of what they got. In my opinion, the entertainment purpose is only match read. Don't ever, never assume correction. But okay, love reading. Let's get that. Well, we're not going to do this one anymore. We're going to get a little bit of a love reading. A little bit of a love reading with a little animal deck. It's an animal tarot version too. You love it? You love it. Robbie, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, let's see what's going on with all of that. Love reading. Hermit, Magician, a lot better things. We got the 3. Ultimately, it's about... Oh man, what is it about? The Magician here. You look for just like a general love reading. Hermit said not a lot of luck. We're really striking out in a lot of the aspects in love, really striking out in a lot of the opportunities, a lot of the things that we're kind of excited about love. I think there's a level of celebration or a level of good times in the love, but there's a lot of level of being alone, feeling abandoned, feeling like we're just not getting everything that we need, just not being that happy as we possibly could be. Coco, welcome to the stream. But the Hermit, sort of isolated. Even if we're in a relationship, even if we're in something, we just feel isolated. We feel like it's not exactly working in our benefit sometimes. Now, there is a level of the Magician. It's almost like that we have created part of this situation, whether it be maybe we're just too busy, maybe we're closed down, maybe we just don't have the opportunities that we did. Maybe this is a relationship that's sort of dead-ended. The Magician says a lot of the love situation, a lot of the aspects that we're sort of running into with love or because of our relationship with reality, or what are we creating, or how we're progressing through this ourselves. So a lot of decision-making processes are putting us in some of the situations that we do have in love. At least that's what I got for, there's a very general question, so I went with a very general reading. Anyway, is the Queen some kind of reptilian, reptilian creature? Oh my. If I would be a reptilian creature, what deck would I use? Oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Is it possible to do? Hang on, don't get excited yet. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We got... All right. We're sliding around over here. This is not good. I thought we had the Cthulhu deck, which the Lord of Darkness is indeed going to have our answer. I mean, this is something where we're done messing around at this point. The Lord of Darkness is hidden. I don't know where the Lord of Darkness went. Did I put it? Oh, I put the Lord. Look, we have to open. Look at this. Look, wait, let's go to the Tarot Tower. Look. The Lord of Darkness Tarot is in the drawer because I don't want to deal with that. But the Cthulhu Tarot is going to be the one that we need for this. The Cthulhu Tarot, we're going to release it from the sanctity of the drawer. We're going to release its energy from the drawer. And we are going to go and use the Cthulhu Tarot because nothing will tell us better about the Queen being reptilian than the Cthulhu Tarot. See, you thought I was never going to use this deck? I get to use it all the time. All the time. How did Cthulhu escape, Joan? I had him in the drawer. He was in that drawer, but he's now out. He is now out. I feel the tentacles feeling. No, that sounds bad. All right. Let's go. This is the Queen. Some type of reptilian creature. Oh my indeed. I think the Queen is a little bit in that mode of not able to do what the queen needs to do. I think the queen is barely making it. I think the queen is on the last tank of gas. Is what I'm saying. The queen is on the last tank of gas here. It feels like they're just not able to express themselves, not able to do all of the challenging, all the major things that they did before. The queen is sort of trapped in there. Now, are they a reptilian creature? We need one more card. We're going to get one more card from the actual reptilian aspects of this and see if this is something that is going to really make it happen. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. I think the queen, indeed, in a past life, was a reptilian creature. And we have a lot of tentacles over here with a lot of burning stuff going on over there. The judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. I think in a past life, they were reptilian indeed. Now, I'm not going to speculate. Not going to speculate, my friends, on what kind of reptilian creature they were. You could have maybe a small little lizard. It could be a cute little frog, but we don't know. Or it could be a dinosaur. We don't know. We don't know indeed. But I do think that, my friends, is a thumbs up for a reptilian creature. I think we got it going on. Got it going on a little bit restricted on what they can do here. I think they're pretty happy with the current iteration of what they are. Is it weekend at Bernie's? I don't know. But I think they are. We have to put Cthulhu back in the drawer. Back in the drawer you go. Look, get a live action camera. Back in the drawer you go. You're not able to get out of there. If I ever come in this room and that damn drawer is open, I'm going to skits out. You have no idea. I'm going to scream like a little girl. If I ever just like randomly come into this room and that damn door is open, I'm going to scream like a little girl. I swear to God. Like you have no idea. If that drawer is open, we're going to do a live stream. We're going to do an immediate live stream if that drawer is open. And we're going to do a ghost hunting. We're going to get, because Kristen has got ghost hunting tools. And we're going to need a lot of those. Because you have no idea how freaked out I'm going to be. All right, Rick, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Now, we are on Anita. What is coming towards me in love? Let's see what's going on with your love, Nita. See if we can get you some love hooked up over here. If we're going to love you, Nita, get some good lovins. Let's see what's a good lovins deck for Nita. I'm really thinking, I love this. Ooh, no, let's go with this one. I love it. This deck right here is sort of beautiful. It is lovely indeed. No, that's not it. It is the Forest Creatures. Forest Creatures version 2. Version 2 Cthulhu. Yeah, if that drawer's open, we're doing a ghost hunt right there. Christina's got some ghost hunting tools. She's got like a little meter and stuff. So we're gonna need to get that, and we're gonna need to scan that damn drawer because I ain't coming. I'm skipping stream that day. All right. If you think I'm streaming after that drawer's open, that's not happening. That's not no. All right, we're gonna see. That's what we need a new emoji for the members. The new emoji is going to be Cthulhu in a drawer. I'm going to make that this weekend. The new emoji for you, if you're a member, you're going to get an emoji, and you are going to be able to do a drawer with Cthulhu in it. That is the benefits of your dollar investment in the emoji. We need to get this camera up some. Hang on. Camera's too low. I mean, we can't even get Cthulhu in frame. We're going to make all these jokes about Cthulhu and all that stuff. We can't even get Cthulhu in the frame. We need to move the camera up. And now we need to refocus it. Okay. All right. Put a padlock on the drawer. Maybe I should just tape it up or something. Maybe I should put something on it. Maybe I should hex it or something. I don't know. If y'all know a spell to keep that damn drawer closed, let me know. Okay, what's coming towards me in love? The Chariot, Ace of Coins, and the Two of Coins. I kind of like that. Samantha, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. The Chariot is nice. Nita, you're moving into a new age. You're moving into a new age in regards to love, in relationship. You're moving into a new phase because you got the Chariot into the Ace of Coins, right? We're moving right into something new, something fresh, something opportunistic, something that is going to be powerful indeed. Ace of Coins is a rock solid card here. Talks about a new opportunity and a stable one too. A stable opportunity or something with stability within it. The Chariot means you're actively moving, whether you like it or not, you're moving towards something in that vein. The Two of Coins. Nita, I think when it rains, it pours. I think that you do have some choices to make as far as a relationship, as far as sort of decisions that need to be made in regards to here. Because I think you can have not one, but maybe two opportunities if you're looking for somebody. I think you have some good stuff with that. Again, we're looking at a lot of earthy things, right? The Chariot, and thank you for your donation. We have the Chariot, we have the Ace into the Two. When it rains, it pours. You got a couple of things waiting in the background, a couple of things there. And just don't open the Cthulhu drawer and everything will be okay. And thank you, Samantha, Rick, Serena. Thank all y'all for your very generous donations tonight. I appreciate y'all. All right, let's get a general reading, please, for Serena. Let's see what's going on with that. We'll put up this deck. We'll get out another deck of cards. It's been a minute since we got. My Virgo moon is bugged that the cloth's edge is in frame. Okay. All right, y'all, damn Virgos. I mean, I thought I was a Virgo. All right. Okay. KD's making me shameful over here. Making me shameful. I didn't even notice that. All right. We get, no, should we? Should we really? Okay, there you go. All right, Serena, general reading, please. Oh, man, the Two of Pentacles seems to be all over the place tonight, but I kind of like it. I think the Two of Pentacles is good. You got a bunch of twos here. Hanged Man, too. Making different decisions. Okay, Serena, it's pretty clear what's going on here. It's time to make some different decisions. Either we're stuck in our comfort zone, we're not able to be in our comfort zone. It just feels like that we're not making any major decisions. We're just sort of rolling through, passing through life, not making anything big. Sarah, welcome. Good to see you. But the Hanged Man, Serena, it's time for enlightenment, ain't it? It's time for you to make some big decisions, maybe some big changes. It's just not time to sort of sit here, do the things that we've always done. You definitely need some opportunities. You need some things happening. I think this is the time to make the big choices because I think it's coming around, right? Two of Pentacles. The big choices need to be made. And I think this is something where you've just been dodging it for the most part. You've been like, look, I could just do this. We could do that. It's really time. It's really time to make it happen. And thank you for your other donation. But yeah, the Two of Pentacles. Got to make some decisions now. Serena, it's time to get off the pot. All right, Judgment card, Rebirth, the Reincarnation. I think the reason here is you're going to miss something big. You're going to miss something pretty substantial if you just sit on things the way they are, things the way they have always been. Samantha, thank you for your donation. The Two of Cups, right? Maybe we're meeting somebody interesting. Maybe we're meeting somebody cool. Maybe we have a new opportunity with a connection for a job or something big is happening. But it feels like if we just sit in our comfort zone, everything's going to pass us by. The Judgment, the Rebirth, the Reincarnation, we don't want to miss that train, especially with the Two of Cups hovering around there. The Two of Cups says, yes, this is something to pay attention to. Yes, this is something to look forward to. Yes, this is something that is coming indeed. So it's time to just get out of that comfort zone, shatter it. Let's get the enlightenment. Let's pursue things we haven't pursued yet. Let's make some goals. Let's make some stretch goals we haven't done yet. That is going to be the place to be. By the way, Andrew just mentioned it, so I'll mention it too. We got the Tasty Tarot Kickstarter is out. Link in the description, and Andrew just linked it as well. Tasty Tarot is my deck. I made these cards. They're cool looking. It's Rider-Waite Smith, but with cool stuff. Rider-Waite Smith, but with cool stuff in it. And I think that is going to be something that you want to get. It's priced very reasonable. Very reasonable. It's dirt cheap, $30. That's like 2019 prices is what I'm talking about. Tammy, oh my God, it's been literally a year. It has been a year. Tammy, it is so good to see you. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. All right. It is time for Rose. We got some Rose action up in here. And Rose reading. I wanted to know something. I don't know what they want to know. Rose, what did you want to know? You want to know, will my daughter make six-figure salary? All right, let's see what's going on. Let's make a six-figure salary. That's going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty good indeed. Can we get a six-figure salary up in here? Because everybody likes the fat cash. Magician. Ooh, Ace of Swords and the Tower. I think they have other priorities in life. I think they either start a family or something happens. I think they just make a prioritized life decision. They get on that mode where they just make a life decision to where I'd rather be doing this than making the six figures. Can they? Absolutely. The Magician card. Do whatever the hell I want. A lot of good opportunities, a lot of good action here. Very good. Ace of Swords, though, I need to pursue something different. Right? The Tower, everything that we're sort of planned for, everything that we're sort of moving for, it just isn't as optimal or as good as what I thought it was. I'd just rather do other things. So I think they make a life decision, maybe more sort of family, maybe sort of moving something else, maybe just sort of a relaxing thing, maybe traveling, maybe just doing something else. Can they? Magician says yes. Will they? We just have the life priorities that get in the way with that. And Rick is next. My wife's sister died. Oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that. She's been getting signs. What are they trying to tell her? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what kind of signs we get. By the way, we're ending soon, by the way. We're running really late tonight, which is fun because I had this new desk and it's really hyping me. It's getting me all hyped. All right, we need the Poe. We need the Poe for readings like this. All right. Because the Poe knows, the Poe understands. It has a level of understanding that we need. All right, wife's sister died. She's been getting signs. What are they trying to tell her? Okay, the wife's sister basically communicating from the grave. And the Poe is definitely a communicate from the grave kind of card deck. Let's see what they're trying to tell her. I think an afterlife communication is really kind of the Poe's specialty at this point. We got that, and that. Very specific cards tonight. Well, I think you're getting very specific cards tonight for a good reason. All right, we got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Pentacles upside down. We got a little Seven of Wands. We got the Moon. We got the King of Pentacles. Basically, okay, we're going out on a limb. Now, Rick, entertainment purposes only, never assume I'm correct because I'm a random dude on tarot and, that's what I do. I'm a random dude on tarot. I'm a random dude on YouTube reading tarot. Nine of Cups. Something isn't as it seems. I think the sister basically makes a decision that's a wrong decision, or makes a decision that leads them into either a big emergency or makes a decision that's sort of very challenging for them to sort of pursue. The Seven of Wands, it's almost like they didn't make the correct decision. The Moon or reverse, we got in a situation that we didn't really want to be in. The King of Pentacles says it could have been a lot better. Nine of Cups as well. Interesting indeed. Queen of Pentacles being reversed, right? Basically lost something. We lose something. Basically, here's what I think. I think in a few months, an emergency comes up. Entertainment purposes only. I can't say this enough. I think in a few months, an emergency comes up, and this is something that needs to be dealt with immediately. I think it's an emergency. We need to deal with it. We need to make something happen. We need to do something. We're just not doing something quick enough, and I think that they're rushed. And I think they make a rushed decision that's an incorrect decision based upon this, and it gets them embroiled and embroiled into a situation that's sort of either dangerous or something that they just don't want to be in long term, or they just sort of get caught up in that happening. King of Pentacles says they could have made a much better decision. The better decision is to not rush into things. I think intuitively the situation looks very, very clear, and that is the biggest problem here. The situation looks very, very clear and obvious, and in reality, there's a lot more depth to it. You're just seeing the tip of the iceberg as far as the situation goes. So the idea here, the solution here, the final form here, is to research things without making a rushed decision. Because not every time that we're rushed, we should be making a rushed decision. A lot of times we need to step back and say, look, I know it's an emergency. I know this is big. We need to step back and research first. If you do the research, the other thing comes up to where, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense with everything else I'm being told. And now we research and dig into it deeper, and then all of a sudden we know exactly what's happening, and that ends us with the King of Pentacles. So in a few months, just sort of be aware. Any rushed decision needs to be paused, needs to be looked at, needs to be evaluated slowly and carefully in order to dodge it. There we go. That is my opinion going into that. All right. And let's see what else we got going on. Samantha's got the double shot, and Anne's got the double shot. We are out of here. Samantha, you are up next with your double shot. How's the date with the Leo gonna go? Will this thing actually work out? Oh my. Let's see what's going on. With a Leo. Oh, you got yourself into a Leo. Samantha got yourself into a Leo. All right, let's say, well, all right, we'll do this. A little bit of Leo action, get a little of that, show me action thing going. Oh man, I guess we can go with, oh man, I gotta get up and I gotta get up now. I got to get up and go get things. Okay. A little bit of a show me state action. We're going to do this with this deck right here. I think this is a Mons Tarot. Going to be good for this one. Date with the Leo. Will things work out? Are we going to be able to do all of this stuff? Make it all happen. Be happy at the end of the day. At least we hope so. Ace of Swords. Good first connection. It feels like a lot of things are going very, very well. Two of Swords. A lot of different ideas. Okay, they have a lot of different ideas and ideals and a lot of different goals in life, and it just feels like overall they're not a good match once you start digging into it, but I really think they are. I really think they have a lot of good things here. You definitely should be pursuing this. Ace of Swords says you have a great, good connection. It feels like it just rocks. It feels like everything's going well. Queen of Wands, though, right? You really got to take command. You really got to take command of this, because a Leo is really going to drag you into places you don't really want to be. They're going to drag you into some places you don't want to be. Queen of Wands says take command. Don't let them be dragging you nowhere that you don't want to be. Overall, Two of Cups is a beautiful match. Great card. Two of Cups, such a great match. A lot of emotional resonance here. Two of Swords ultimately says they do have a lot of things they're going to say, which you're like, oh my, I don't agree with that at all. Should you dump them? Should you just ditch it based upon something they randomly said? I don't think so. Two of Swords says take what they say lightly. I don't think they're married to any of these ideas. So just, take it as it goes. Overall, this looks very positive. The Two of Cups is a great, great, great card to have in the mix. Ace of Swords. Ooh, there you go. And the Ace of Swords was up front. The Ace of Swords like, look at me. Look at me. All right. Samantha also wants to know. Pretty sure Krista is no longer in the picture with Alyssa. What's the update on Alyssa/Krista situation? We got Anne with the double shot. We are out of here. Lady Vegas, welcome. Good to see you. All right. Lady Vegas joined last minute. Lady Vegas, you get to see all the last minute. Lady Vegas, rewind to the front. You get to see my new setup with all the good stuff. Okay, no longer in the picture. I think you're right. I think you're right indeed. I think Alyssa's looking for something better. Krista doesn't fit at home. That's what you're seeing here, right? The Star. I need to find somebody that's more of a match. I need to find somebody that's a karmic relationship, somebody that I really like, somebody that's really good. Because the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, Krista just didn't fit in the home front. Now, I think Krista was great outside, outdoors. We're like going to a movie. We're going to do this. We're going camping. We're going hiking. I think Krista was great for that. But when we're at home, when we're just making just daily life happening, I don't think Krista fit. I think Krista just did a lot of weird things, a lot of things that they didn't like. And ultimately, the outdoors, the outside stuff doesn't really match with the inside stuff. Ultimately, you need somebody who's going to bring a happy home, happy family. I don't think Krista did that. So I do think that Krista is either out of the picture or in the process of being booted out of the picture indeed. Anne's got the double shot, and then we are out of here. Anne wants to know, current advice with the situation. We have no idea what your situation is. So let's see what the tarot cards say about that. And then we got the process of working on the big project. All right. We got a mysterious situation. The current advice. Strengthen the fool. Just write it out. Right? Just write it out. There's some things in there that are going to be for enlightenment purposes. They're going to show you things that you haven't seen before. They're going to be there that are going to be good for you that you haven't seen before. Let it ride. Just write it out. Write it out. That's the big opportunity here. Hanged monster. Just don't be doing anything drastic, anything wild, anything weird, because strength is have some patience with this, Ann. Have some patience with it, Ann. You can do it. You can have the patience. It's entirely possible for you to do that indeed. Because the Fool says, ultimately, it's about what comes after the situation rather than what you're dealing with now. What comes after is more important than what you're dealing with now. Write it out. Just write it out. The Fool, write it out. Not going to be a big problem indeed. The last reading of the night. Sorry about the noise. I bumped my microphone. How in the process of working on this big project go? Big project indeed. Let's see what's going on with this big project. It's going to be all right. Is this going to be something challenging? What are we going to do with that? 5 Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and a Page of Swords. Big project lasts a long time. It lasts a lot longer than what you're expecting. 8 of Pentacles, I'm working on it. 5 of Pentacles, it didn't go well, so I have to work on it some more. I got to tweak it. Maybe I got to put a Band-Aid on this. I got to put a Band-Aid on that. I got to tweak this. I got to tweak that. Page of Swords ultimately says it feels like we're just totally unprepared for the damn thing. Wholly unprepared for this. It goes challenging, then we have to pick up the pieces and keep working on it. So that's how it goes. It's challenging. We got to pick up the pieces. We didn't have enough information in the first place. So, it's the way it goes, the way it happens. Anyway, that's just my opinion. And that is it for me. Thank you for being here. We will see you tomorrow.